Brother, big dude. Brother.
How's the
Corn?
Yeah?
Why would there be corn in a...
Well, I'm not from this area. Then where are we doing there?
No.
Yeah.
Help you. Chicken, may I help you?
Hi, do you guys sell... You have an ice cream display up there?
No.
And do you sell those chocolate chip bars?
Chocolate chip bars?
Chocolate chip bars?
Oh, the ones like the cookies?
Yeah, with all the chips on?
Yeah.
They got... You sell the chocolate chip bars, right?
Right.
Okay, how are they?
How are they?
Yeah, are they squishy? Are they any corn in them?
Corn?
Yeah?
Why would there be corn in a...
Well, I'm not from the area. Then where we do it up in concrete, that's the way we do it. So I didn't know...
Why would there be corn in a...
Well, I'm not from this area. Then where we do it up in concrete, that's the way we do it. So I didn't know how it was down here.
I don't think there's any corn in it.
But they are shit bars, right?
Yeah.
And it's good shit?
Yeah, I guess. 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 Yeah, I guess.
All right. And would you recommend these bars?
Yeah, they're okay.
Would you say you're a bit of a whiz with them?
No.
Concrete, let me, every opportunity I have, treat myself with a shit bar.
No.
Welcome to the remix, and welcome to the Poorly Played stream, starting on my King Lord Bryan!
Yo, what's up,
Hey, surprise
what's
attack.
Up? It is, it's me, what up?
Who's even talking to you?
It's Bryan!
And your ghost host with the most. What's that from originally? Is that a Beetlejuice thing?
Ghost host with the most? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that sounds like it. Ghost host with the most.
I think he says that in the finale when he's got the big long fucking wow, the fisheye really picks that up.
Yeah, it
The
does.
big long fucking hammer arms, you know, he's
Maybe.
like a or was that from yeah,
House
it's
of a
got
Thousand Corpses?
Is that in there? Anyway, we're doing a little movie trivia talking about haunted scary things, and last week
No, you're right.
we played
I'm so fucking
Yeah.
happy.
Sean, thank you. He trusted in me. Thank
Before
you. brother.
Beetlejuice tries to con ultimate goth chick Lydia Dietz.
Shouts out Deets.
Shouts out to schmoop.com for the info.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you,
Thank
Schmoop.
you, schmoop.
That sounds like something that Rosie O'Donnell would throw into the audience. A schmoop.com pass.
Does it have any corn in it?
Why would there be corn in a...
Well, I'm not from this area.
We are from San Diego,
That's
and
right.
that's the way we do it.
Yes, sir.
Today we're playing Ghostwire Tokyo. Again, my controller battery level is low. This thing's been plugged into the computer overnight, didn't fucking charge.
Oh.
The iPod pad thing out there wasn't charging. I know it's fucking low. Can you, do you have to... What is this? Is my shit broken?
No.
We have extra controllers upstairs. Everything's kind of been sabotaging me.
What the fuck?
This is a rare occurrence. We are debuting on YouTube again, much like we did with the Silent Hill 2 playthroughs while I was on tour. Bryan and I, we are currently in real time in cyberspace.
Mm-hmm.
We are here, but in real time, we
Or
are
somewhere else.
we are on location. We are producing and planning and filming with some other friends of ours.
That's right.
A special event,
Oh, man.
an on-location event. So stay tuned for more.
Tell you, the boys, oh man, the boys, the girls,
The boys are back in town.
They're
I'll let you know that much.
I'm so fucking happy.
they're infesting your
Yeah,
mind with
infesting your mind with the flavors.
happiness.
Get ready.
Delicious, like
So-
berries.
This is again straight to our YouTube channel premiere. Hopefully everything worked while I uploaded this in the car on the way to the event.
This is like saying the year in a rap song.
Yeah, we are dating it.
I hope this.
But the PPS is always dated because there's a new one every Wednesday that you should always be showing
I know,
up
but
for.
I love the how apparent it is right now because we are pre-recorded that, and we're talking about. Well, I hope this goes up without a problem, but like the only way you can watch this is if it goes up.
Wait a
So
minute.
clearly, there
Well,
won't be a
it just
problem.
might go up late, but I think it'll be on.
Nah, we'll be
I think it'll be up on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Not on Twitch, but on YouTube.
That's right.
So where do you turn off this god awful notifications?
I don't know if.
And
you
do I not
can.
want to be showing that? Maybe.
I think it's funny.
I
think it's part of the show.
I think you're fucking. All right. We're running late. We got places to fucking be.
I think this is exactly. I like that you also
Ooh.
still have the PS4 and the PS5 version of Quake on your PS5.
Yeah, because it wouldn't let you send the save data back. So if I started on PS4, which I did,
Yeah.
I can't use all the progress. I made so much progress the first week. I don't want to fucking do that again. Whatever. I will eventually, and then I'll
Yeah.
delete that save. I love Quake, Brian.
And so your controller's not disconnecting, right?
No, it's working great. So I'm in Shinjuku still. I got all these cats. I got all these notifications. Ding. See, it's making a noise, Brian. We can't do that.
I'm getting horny now just thinking about it.
I just wanted you to play the whole stream with that going off in the top right corner.
Stop. Okay,
Oh.
you're gonna have to cover for me.
You might want to maybe disconnect it from the. Does it connect it to the system right now?
Yes.
Maybe connect it to the PC.
Nothing is charging it except for the system.
Oh, it's got to be the controller then. Maybe the battery's not taking.
This
the
is like a
charge.
brand new one. This is when the black ones just came out. My girl T
Ah.
got this for me.
Oh no.
Lady T hooked it up, but now I want to
Accessories?
just go notifications, pop-up, allow pop-up is
Okay,
already off.
play
Play
off.
sound is off.
But see, that's like
Oh, it's a hard notification.
it's a hard system setting. That's what I mean. Like that's why at
So
least
I
you turn the
can't-
sound off.
Okay, I turned the fucking sound off.
Again, I like the idea of
You
you playing the
fucking guy.
whole stream with.
I know you like it.
The fans are gonna love it.
Fuck them. You know what I say, Brian?
Fuck the fans.
Yeah. Okay,
Well-
listen. I'm going to turn some fairy lights on. There we go.
There you go.
I need ambiance.
You thought saying fuck your fans or fuck the fans was bad. I once said fuck your kids. That's
Oh, that was the word. That
that's
was
probably-
misinterpreted.
That's probably the worst thing you could say. Well, I mean,
That was misinterpreted, but yeah, it's pretty bad, Brian.
yeah.
This is not good.
In your head you
Side
like,
mission.
You cook it up and you think it'll be funny, and then you don't you realize that like, hey, parents don't ever want to hear anything negative about their kids.
Yeah. People kind of love their kids.
It's not funny. It's funny to me.
Okay.
It's still a funny thing. It would be funny to say in a movie.
I hope
but
this
you can't
goes.
say it in real life.
I hope this ghost isn't mad that my controller's battery level is so fucking low.
Pervert.
That's going to be your spectral projection. That's how they're going to
Oh.
find you in Ghostwire in the future.
This pervert is waiting for her boyfriend.
原因に何か心当たりはある
Ah.
仕事で自殺者が多く出てるビルに
A lot of people have killed themselves.
もしか
This
すると
game has.
呪いの
I've
類が
I've found out how to perfectly
そのビルを調べて
summarize a
みよう
game with a new system, Brian.
Okay.
3-game comparison. That's the best way to sell your friends, your peers, people
Yeah.
who also play games. Compared to 3 games. If you're a real gamer, you've played 3 games.
Played 2 games.
Yeah, Club Penguin, Fortnite, and
PUBG, I don't know. Minecraft?
yeah, of course.
Pervert.
The fucking the ultimate
Roblox?
the pinnacle.
Big dude.
Listen, the system is Ghostwire Tokyo is great. I love it. It's like a weeaboo's dream come true. The game is a mix of Silent Hill, the 2016 Doom,
All right.
and Yakuza. It's a perfect
I'm so fucking happy.
3-way triforce
Yeah.
of those 3 games.
Yeah.
In so many ways, there's also little nods to I talked about last week. PT, which is also Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Indoors when you go into buildings.
Yeah.
But you looked it up last week. The fucking weapon wheel and the projectile combat and all that system is by the guy from 2016 Doom.
Yep.
That's why it feels so even like floaty. When I'm running around the city, it's definitely like, yo, I don't have parkour skills, but you can run fast.
Yeah.
And I can fucking bound onto shit and around, and when I'm doing that from building top to building top, like, it feels fun, like the way Doom had a little too much parkour for me.
I agree.
But
the platforming in that game
especially Doom Eternal. Wow.
Doom Eternal
Step
has
that
some
up.
really cool platforming.
I got off track.
But
I'm supposed to.
I am not a fan of first-person platforming. If you are, Doom Eternal, it has some of the coolest dynamic platforming I've seen. Because I don't, maybe no other first-person games actually have platforming, but
you know, I don't
that
remember a
game did.
lot.
It was cool. That was like
There was some stuff in like Quake and Unreal Tournament. Maybe like you had to know how to jump across a thing.
you know what? Metroid had it. Metroid Prime had. Oh man, I'm hankering to play that. I think I might play that again soon. But Metroid Prime had a lot of it. But it was fun. It was really cool because you had a lot to do. I think the thing that happened to me, and maybe same as you, is it was such a new mechanic for us that we had not adjusted to how it works.
Yeah, probably.
And so like if we go like that's a game I think I'll go back and play and restart honestly, even though I kind of got far.
Oh fuck. Okay. When I gamer mash, I use my full fucking potential consumable that takes like a long time and probably 10 enemies to kill to charge up.
Well, then it probably means you can't climb up this way.
No, sometimes you'd be surprised. There's like, I'll try different ways, but yeah, that's not gonna work today. The moon, so big. Wait a minute.
Yokai?
It's a yokai, Brian!
What the fuck?
Fucking happy.
These are the inhabitants that are in like every area.
Yeah.
This is a great one, dude. This is the
What do you do with it?
Nurakabe. He is gonna get absorbed, and then I'm gonna get one half of the yin yang. It's all about balance, baby.
Is that what you fucking put on your story?
Yeah, that was on my Instagram story.
Dude, I thought that was your eye.
That type of this game looks great, right? That type of yokai
Yeah.
is a like a hindrance to buildings and pathways. So they've been known throughout, you know, the centuries. I think it said in the like in-game text to be like endlessly long sometimes.
Okay.
Like a wall through the forest that is immovable, you know.
That's
and
cool. So,
there's a technique I should teach you how to mobilize them. You take a stick and you wave it on the bottom of their feet across, right on the ground, right in between the ground and their feet, and then they will dissipate. That's historically that's the lore.
I like that.
It's in the game. The game is full of this kind of like I
Really?
said. If you're a
the
weeb and you're into
substance
this,
is there.
yeah.
Because I never knew a lot about yokai stuff, honestly. Like I just never.
Oh, they got them all, dude.
I never crossed paths with it somehow. I never in
The
all
flying
the games
sheet?
and shit that I played. Like I never really messed around. I never got introduced to yokai shit until way later.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the lore of little monsters from any world.
A great podcast that Megastrange just put out was their yokai episode.
That's right.
And it goes into like depth and detail, and it's cool because I've been playing this too, so I'm like all jazzed on it.
Yeah, that's awesome. This honestly, I said this I think when we played last week, but it really does.
This is evil.
Remind me in a lot of ways of how you're exploring, like control.
Oh,
How you're
okay.
exploring the substance of the matter actually being there is another like indicator that makes me feel like there's depth to the game. And what that reminds me of is the spirit and being rewarded for explaining.
Yeah. There's a lot of exploring, and you do this, you know, like snake punch to the ground in Phantom Pain. You know, you throw up this like 3D representation, and if you do it a lot, I mean, it's vital because there's a lot of invisible things. Oh, some enemies, cool. I'm fucking one up in a bit.
But yeah, like this looks like the pace of a game. Put on like a cool album and chill, explore, sort of like maybe like a Fallout. Or I mean, it's a Bethesda, so It's an immersive stick.
It's definitely got a great. Speaking of like putting an album on,
Yeah.
I would recommend too. Like the music in game is fucking fantastic.
Oh, see,
Uh,
and I love
it's-
anything that's just got heavy paranormal.
Well, it's
vibes.
just very like ancient Japanese sounding like drums and instrumental like.
Taiko shit.
Yeah, exactly.
There's an enemy.
Yeah, I see it. I want some firepower, and then we'll use it.
I forget that it's a sense, not a indicator. The red.
Oh yeah. Yellow.
I thought you were getting hit.
Oh, thank you.
I'm like, just
Where
pick
is
up
she?
this
I want to get them
fucking
both.
thing.
I like lure people in now.
Yeah.
Quit with your fucking kisses, baby.
This is sweet.
What up, dog? Come over here, Slender Man. What up? You're right next to her. I got full charge. I haven't got hit yet. I'm playing like. Let it go. There they are together. That full blast.
What's up?
I just fucking upgraded that, but I shouldn't waste it. It's good for crowds. Let's go back to winning.
Yeah, I think.
Up.
Oddly enough, this game does remind me of Clive Barker's I'm Dead.
You know, it's so cool. If that's how that game was, I should check it out because I'd never played it.
It's one of those things where I think you have to play it when
Right.
because it's not gonna probably be that good now.
There's a flashlight, just like Doom.
Oh, nice. But no, just in terms of like the magic and the spells, the actual guns that you use, quote unquote, they're worked in really well to the game to be like spectral things or like different paranormal things, and you did have to switch a lot in that game. Like,
Yeah.
you had to switch your weapons a lot because they wanted you to use all your weapons in a fight. That's kind of like, looking back at it now, like that was something I did not understand from PC FPSs. It's not just nurse the one gun you like too much. You know what I mean? Like they want you to use your pistol for pistol things,
Yes,
your
yeah.
shotgun for close things, like constantly switching your weapons.
It keeps the feeling of combat new always.
Yeah.
And it makes the character look like a badass, switching all his hand shit, all his like sealing gestures and everything. It's really cool.
It's genuinely a form of
flashy.
Of real combat. I'm sure they study battle simulations over
Well-
and over of this Counter-Strike, and that's probably how they make their money on most of the shit. They watch combat interaction.
The way to dodge, the way to move, the way a Slender Man would strike.
Like they fucking beat you over the head about it in Final Fantasy VII Remake and in Resident Evil 3 Remake.
Oh yeah.
Where they go, oh, this combat data is going to be so valuable, and all of their games are it's like they're telling you like, hey, we're going to take how you act in fights, and that's combat. Like that's legit.
We're going
combat
to
data.
well, and does the game's coding scale for that then? Like, does it scale difficulty
Well, I
to
think,
how you're playing?
I think more so that there's a value.
Is that what you're
in-
saying?
No, I think that there's a backing value in game developers and for large enough companies like Rockstar or Activision and that games like Call of Duty to see how we can make combat situations that are digital, because the immediacy and immersion isn't real war, but it is.
Oh, you're talking about like Activision watches people play
Well, they collect your data when you're playing.
and sell it to the U.S. military. I thought you were talking about
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm talking about.
in-game,
I'm
but
talking about real life.
this isn't
paranormal
meta.
shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
like in games, you hear them say that, and I feel like that has to reflect something in real life. Like
Now we're getting
combat-
into Metal Gear shit.
Dude,
Man. I'm
combat
down.
data is probably very informative. Like,
I bet the Patriots are getting all kinds of stuff from the fucking Fortnite servers.
right?
You know.
Like how people buy, what people buy. Like there's
Where
a
the
whole
aggression
market, a whole
is.
system, and if people behave that way in a microcosm, they tend to behave that way
La le
in
lule lo.
a larger scope.
La le
Or at
lule
least
lo.
they could. And if you know how to manipulate one, you can manipulate the other. Or at least
Don't,
affect-
dude. You gotta stop spreading this. GW is gonna fucking come for us, bro.
I said a long time ago, dude, I am open.
scared.
My fucking
My
astral
wireless,
plane,
dude. They're draining my batteries right
They're
now.
trying to drain my life.
Fucking
if they can, man.
CIAs.
I
Fucking me.
I won't go down because when your mind is open to all, it's open. I'm an open vessel. Remember?
Yeah. Oh, your mind's open.
I'm open to all spirits. Come, I will never be encumbered.
Fuck, how do I get down?
Can you do like ground pound?
No. You have a
GW,
melee.
come at me, man. Let's learn. I teach you.
Did it open a thing that was locked for this guy?
What's that?
Oh, I got in there. This door was chained up, right? Oh wait, is this the right way?
Maybe.
No, I'm just backtracking like crazy.
But this does make me really excited to play whenever they actually release the PS5 editions, the next gen editions, I should say, of Resident Evil, the recent games. Because I'm so ready to replay 2. So ready to
The
replay
PS5 upgrade?
Yeah.
Is that gonna work with just a disc?
Yeah. I think
Like my PS4
I think if you own the game,
disc of Resident Evil 2 remake. Huh.
it'll do the same thing that
Where am I supposed to go? So this happens.
I think you have to do something with the trash bag.
This happens not when I'm playing. No, this is like a paranormal block, so
Okay. I see.
it won't move until I cure the evil. But it's making me like
Can
puzzle
you do
solve to get
something with
around
the
it.
gate?
It would say L2 if there's an interaction thing, or something would pop up.
Okay.
Normally, it doesn't really kind of stump me because I'm reading the dialogue, but when I'm streaming, it's a little different. Wait, what's over? That's what I got.
There's gotta be.
There's a guy over here who definitely is like one of these spirits I gotta purge like the other ones in here.
Okay.
Let me go back.
Yeah, maybe you do have to backtrack.
I've
through
checked everything.
We
It's-
didn't go through here yet, so maybe you have to walk around this to get to that door.
No,
on
we
the
went
other
through here.
side. Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like
Oh,
maybe,
walk around, yeah.
Yeah.
He had that lock. Is it? Oh, now it's open.
Yeah.
Thank
See
you.
that's.
There
I do
it
that
is.
all the time where I think I missed something in that room because it's. I imagine it's gonna be more complicated than it is, and
Yeah.
it really is just leave the room.
Oh, and I figured out how to do it with the,
With the touchpad?
It is like just be very gentle.
Honestly, the touchpad is something that I encourage everyone to use.
I kind of like using the analog stick because then my fingers don't leave the L2 button.
I get that. Oh
But
yeah.
you're
Well,
never pressed for time with that, so I don't know. Just
Well, I
have
especially
fun with it.
especially the one thing I don't think a lot of people really use this. And now is there a way to open this from this side so you can shortcut it?
I don't know. Let's see.
Because there was a it was trying to show you.
Let
There's
me-
that.
I didn't search in here. Oops.
Oh, you didn't.
Let's see. See if there's anything worth picking up. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say. Yeah.
Try to shortcut, or I think
Oh,
we just
so-
go down.
Well, there was that metal grate. Is there like a switch or anything on this side so you can open this?
I don't think there's nothing now. There's usually not switches unless it'll when I drop the 3D vision, it'll like show a path of a wire going from that door.
I see. Okay, so it's much more again once.
Oh, those
once again,
chairs.
much
It-
more apparent than I.
The trash bags that were being blocked. That's probably what's gone now. Was that up here?
Well, you can see it through that fence, so you don't have to walk all the way around,
Yeah. I
which
will.
is behind you now.
Your trash bags are up here
Yeah, but I was saying you could see the trash bags through
that fence.
from that fence, so you didn't have to crawl if it's not unblocked.
Da-da-da-da. Luckily, you run fast.
And it's fun to look at everything in this game, honestly. I bet it looks awesome on your TV.
It's
too.
sick in 4K, dude,
Yeah.
and you know, not for streaming, but when I'm at
you're
home
right.
in 7.1, it's great looking, and
Oh, yeah, it's fun. I bet it's fucking cool.
it's all around like one of the like better games I've played this
Really?
year. I mean, this is a contender now for me, Game of the Year. I'm not done with it.
I
but
mean, it's only just been started to be April, so it's not like there's a lot out, but
sure. What
a
came
lot
out
has
before
come out.
this? That
There's
was-
a few things that have come out actually. God, I can't remember.
was Deathloop last year?
Deathloop was last year.
Yeah.
There's been a bunch of games now, and if we were live, everybody would have been saying what it was. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I've really enjoyed Stranger of Paradise. That's been a blast. There's been a lot of really fun games this year, so I'm not tripping. Honestly, there's so much more to come out too.
Much more.
Fuck man.
There's is there E3 this year, or is that canceled? Oh, the curse.
They just announced
Fucking
that this past week, last week in March, that no E3 this year.
No E3.
No online.
Wow.
No in-person event. I think.
Dang it.
So I don't know, man. The Keeleys might be the only thing that are really a big American video game event, aside from GDC, which is totally developer based. So
Yeah, that's damn.
you know what else do we have? Like C2E2.
Yeah.
PAX.
Well, PAX is.
But PAX PAX isn't just video games. PAX is all gaming.
That reminds me, Brian.
Oh.
We will be Mega 64 will be at PAX. Let's do a whole plug segment
Is
right
it
now,
time?
if you will. Let's do it. Yeah.
Plug time?
We're going to be at PAX East at the end of this month. Also, the iDoser's Delight. It's coming, baby. 420.
Digital drugs!
420's almost here. We also have a sale going on, bro.
Set your ports to open.
We have a sale, the 64-hour, if you could scroll up, please, for me. The 64-hour, or down, I'm mistaken.
Here?
The 64-hour special this week is that we are leaving the very rare shirt designs by our dear friend Kineko. That's right, the classic, the new, hotness, all three still on sale. Shop.mega64.com. If there was a live chat, Brian would be dropping it right in the link.
There it is.
Right, dropping the link right
in the chat. Dropping the chat right in my buddy.
Pervert.
Okay, let's just finish this guy off. I mean, what's the deal? We might not have to. We might not finish the guy off because I think we have to jet.
Do we have to?
I was getting pretty close to the wire.
Oh God.
I gotta start the upload after we're done.
Oh no.
And we got quite a drive.
And honestly, it's nice to do a little. It's not like we left everybody high and dry. We still get a little hit. People are happy.
These
but honestly,
these fill-in pre-recorded shows.
No,
exactly right, Brian.
Right?
Better than nothing. People show up at 7 on Wednesday.
Yeah.
7 p.m. Pacific on Wednesday.
That's right.
For the PBS, so like they'd be bummed if we're like, it's a bye week. You know, I used to do that as little as I could, and then I found a way to do it even less.
Yeah.
So,
honestly, it's fun to do a pre-recorded.
Yeah, it brings us a different energy too.
I also think, and Garrett and I have talked about this in the past.
You fuck boy.
To just do, well, maybe we haven't, but to just do like, we should just have like a couple of banked episodes, maybe even just purposely take a Wednesday off or whatever.
Oh yeah, something that's evergreen.
But like, yeah, like just try to do because these have been fun to have maybe like, a second project video, but like, yeah, it gives us like a couple Wednesdays off so we can post it pre-recorded. I think people will also like that concept, and then there's always the chance to have people call in so that, but it's about last week's topic. So you have to call in about last week's topic today, and even though we'll have the topic of last week's show on the screen, we won't be taking calls for last week's show. We'll only be taking calls for today's show, which you haven't seen yet.
That's a good idea. It's like Looper.
I think that's a Kids in the Hall skit. I don't remember who did that skit. Oh man, this is why I miss the chat, and this is why I like it. It's just us trying to figure it out.
We can't go.
Who knows? Who knows? Lifeline.
Killer DLS, Ranty,
yeah.
Shrew
Shit,
I don't
Jordan Jones. Oh fuck! There's a horse in the hospital.
Okay, guys, I think that brings us to an unfortunate death, but this game quick saves so close to where you need to be, so that's a great feature. I can't recommend it enough. Like I said, man, Yakuza, Doom, and Silent Hill. You got those three put together in this perfect like blending. If you really like that kind of spooky Japanese culture,
it looks like a fun game.
Historical stuff, like all this religious symbolism and stuff. America's only a couple hundred years old, right? This fucking island nation has got periods upon periods upon periods.
It's one of the oldest cultures.
You got what do they call those? Dynasties? No, that's China. Anyway, see you next week.
Empire.
They call them eras, right? The Tasho era, the Buddha, the.
We ticked into a new one, guys. You're in a new era.
Are we in a new fucking era?
When the emperor switches or something, or like I don't know what the actual benchmark is.
Is there still an emperor? I got so much to learn.
There's an emperor.
I'm gonna be reading.
Just go watch Last Samurai. You'll be good.
Oh yeah. We sure do love you. We'll see you next time. Rock and roll, baby.
Rock and roll.
Oh, and the track, fuck it.
Why was there recording a night? Well, I'm not from this area. Why was there recording a night? Well, I'm not from this. Why was there recording a night? Well, I'm not. Why was there recording a night? Well, I'm not. Why was there recording a night? Well, I'm. Why was there recording a night? Well, I'm not from.